History is broken. All recorded knowledge more than 300 years old has been corrupted. The Starfinder Society is recruiting outsiders to unravel the mysteries of what happened. Unlikely heroes must learn to work together to stay alive, where technology and magic exist together among the stars. Dead Sundays, most Sundays at 7 p.m. Only on twitch.tv/Logar the Ogar. The past haunts us all.
I still haven't figured out my background.
2, 3. Oh my god, here we are. Ian, where's your face?
What do you mean it was my face?
His face is right
That's
there.
where it always is.
Why?
Oh, it's not on the stream.
Hold on. Oh, how do I rearrange this? Drag this over here. Drag this over here. Why can't I drag? Oh,
You just have you have yourself
You
up
do.
twice. Is what it is.
Yeah, no.
That's
You got
sometimes-
double mics.
Sometimes it rearranges, and I can't. I don't want it to rearrange. Know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Oh,
Dan.
mm-hmm.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So let me just. You guys hear that robot? Yeah, that robot's got
What?
a lot of shit happening right now.
Was it playing in Sirenscape?
Yeah, dude.
Nope, didn't hear anything.
Boop, 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 boop.
Taking your word for it because Sirenscape messes up all my other audio settings if I use it.
It desperately wants to run as a flash game.
Okay. Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to Dead
Hi.
Sundays. It's episode
buddy.
4. We did it. We made 4 episodes. Well, actually, we made 3 episodes. Hi. Thank you for coming. Get ready for Dead Sundays. Dead Sundays is the show where we play Starfinder. We are playing through the Dead Suns campaign, which is the first Starfinder campaign written for Starfinder Team RPGs. Starfinder is a game about magic and technology. Interweaving through the fabric of space. It's about spaceships and space aliens and space men and space stations and space guns. So hi, welcome, thanks for coming. You saw in the hit clip last week, guys had a rousing fight with a group of gang members outside Kings. Many pew-pews, there was a couple grenades, there was a very good shot with a heavy artillery laser rifle by somebody. Did great. Eventually, you won the fight. You put a table on top of the lady. You then knocked the lady unconscious. Put a hologram disguise belt on the lady to guise her as you walked her out. And as you walked out, you saw the cop that had interacted with you after the first encounter that you had when you got off the shuttle. And that was where we left off. You guys are standing out front of the nightclub, Fusion Queen. Paxturo has placed unconscious person on the floor in front of him. And you're standing there with your hands up talking to him.
Yeah.
I didn't want that to happen. Okay.
I don't know how to add a second set.
Yeah, so Zib
you
has 2 of their hands up, and then one of the bottoms is up, but then the last one is holding a Pepsi, a human cola
I was
beverage.
about to say wasn't one of the hands holding a drink when we cut.
And we had
Yeah.
we had a very nice, a very good cut, a very funny cut where we played the sound of what's that sound called? The bottom of the straw?
Slurping.
The slurping.
Yeah.
Right. Got my protein coffee drink. Got my background music. All the sounds you're gonna hear tonight are courtesy of Sirenscape. Sirenscape is a program that allows you to add dynamic sounds. They said that we could use this for any, or I'm sorry, anybody can use the program for any of their YouTube podcasts, Twitch streams, as long as you give a shout out when you do it. It's a great value. I have the pro account. I get a billion different kinds of sounds. I love it. So if you want to add cool dynamic sounds to your games, this is the way to do it. Currently playing everything in Roll20. I've added a couple of other things. As you, everybody now has a name tag. They have little health bars. Currently, each the 3 health bars above your character with numbers on it, and 2 health bars above everybody else. If I want to play it, you can get a general idea, but you can't actually know the hard number. Don't tell them. The red one is resolve points, which I don't really think that you would need to know another person's resolve points. So, standing up front of the night has been emptied because giant firefight in the VIP room.
Yeah.
VIP room that turned out to be a crap VIP room. One of the things that happened in the back room was Zib Beverage a selfie with the unconscious person and sent it to Mama Fat's Instagram account. Mama Fat's Voyute account is the social media that was gifted to us by the gods that use instantaneous drift technology that you can access from any planet at any time, all the time. Too bad we can't actually get. That sucks, but that's how it works. So while Pax is giving a rundown of the things that happened to the officer, then you get a little message, you get a notification on your phone of a reply from Mama Fats, and what it says is, "Holy crap, that's a big bounty. Can't believe you finally caught her."
Yeah.
Still alive, right? She's still alive, right?
Still alive.
Yeah.
Unconscious.
Okay. Okay.
So, Pax, what is the recount of the story that you give the officer?
Pact is just going through it literally blow by blow, talking about how how everybody was amazing, like just talking up Horatio's table plan is the best plan ever, and then waxing poetic about how amazing Zib Beverage hoisting that gun up and just unloading, leaving out all the parts where we failed. Just really just laying into Jin about how amazingly violent and cool we all were.
So
without making sure to tell the officer about how we were good on the dance floor as well.
Of course. Yeah, you have to you have to tell her about the murder that happened.
Yeah, because the only murder that happened was the dance floor, because everything else was in self-defense.
Correct. So, one of the things that the officer he asks about the 2 people in the back room is, so just to be clear, there was a Vesk in the back room, there was a woman, the 2 of them were together in the back room?
Was there a woman?
Yes.
Was there a woman though? Can you prove to me, Zib Beverage, that there was a woman? I don't remember. Maybe she's still back there.
Then make a bluff check. I guess.
Sorry, my character sheet was away.
The 19.
All right. So the cop has to.
Okay.
Cop has stabbed.
Ooh.
That's cop.
That cop.
Cop has a
But your
name. Cop has
tax dollars are
badge.
going to.
We're gonna see this cop again.
Wow. Okay. So she knows that you're lying.
Oh.
She senses your motive and she beats you on your bluff check. And she says, "Okay, so you're clearly lying to me. Why don't you tell me what happened?"
I mean, all of the violence is true. But yeah, there was Yeah, okay. There was a woman. She's back there with the vest. We killed her.
Yeah. Wait, did we?
No,
Didn't we?
unconscious. She's unconscious on the ground in front of you guys, wearing a hollow belt that is a disguise.
So no one knows
that
what
you
she looks
programmed.
like.
Everybody shut the fuck up. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, just slipped my mind that we I can't continue to lie to her like this, can I, if she beat me?
You can do it again. No, she called you on your first lie. You could try to do another lie. We'll just do
Yeah, great. Yeah, no, she's dead in the back room.
dead in the back room. Okay. So make a bluff check, and she's gonna make a sense motive check. But she's gonna get a bonus because there is a lady right in front of her.
That's a natural 20, though.
But good successes don't happen with.
You're correct. That is the raw way to play that.
Okay. She says, "Oh shit! All right. So there's." And she starts counting, and she says, "So, Pax, there's 2 dead people in the back now. There's a Vesk and a dead lady."
There's multiple dead people in back. Zib might be mistaken and assuming that the Vesk back there is female, which many people do. It's difficult to tell the difference between a female Vesk and a male Vesk. Most other species are Vesk face blind. They really can't tell the difference between us. But that is definitely a male Vesk back there.
So she looks at you, and then she looks at Zib, and then she looks back at Pax, and she says, "Pax, please tell me who the fuck this person is." He points down at the unconscious person that you dropped your hands up.
My wife.
This here is
God damn it!
this is someone that we have been told to get out of here. That is why we were sent in, was to try and save this person. Forget her name though.
Try to save? You said try to save that person?
Yes.
Okay, that is a
We
horrible
Yeah,
bold-faced lie.
Yup. What do I have to?
My
Oh,
hands
wait,
are
wait.
still up. My hand.
Okay,
my
wait.
hands was-
Before I bluff, I want to look the officer in the eye and say,
but you wouldn't doubt me now, do you?
That's not gonna
can,
help.
can I roll intimidation?
Yes.
Yes.
24.
Yeah, she looks really disheartened. She looks like you kind of felt like you guys had a thing.
Mm-hmm.
She was like a kind of a big fan of you guys, and now
Yeah.
she's suddenly like, "Oh, you're not. We're
just
we're
like
not
all the
really
rest."
on the level that I thought we were.
We're
No, we're
like all
not.
the
We were
rest.
much more friendly than this. So she just kind of switches back into regular cop mode, and
Oh, that's cops for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was
This
gonna
is really
happen
tough.
eventually.
so she says, "All right, we will go in the back, and we'll clean this up, and yeah, we'll take your statement as what it is, and somebody might contact you down the line for additional information. But other than that, right now, self-defense. You guys can go do whatever you want to do."
Thank you, Officer Durser. Durser?
Durser?
Just see her.
Durser.
Durser.
Seer. Do sheer. Got it.
So they kind of clear out, and they go in and they start cleaning up, and they're taking evidence, and they're looking with flashlights and taking pictures of things. Yeah, they're off doing cop shit. And you guys are open to do like.
Slide to her.
So what are we doing? What are we doing with it? There was a bounty on her, right? But we're
Yeah,
breaking
that's
her-
why I keep the body around. See who's got the shop with us around, get the best price, get I don't know how this works because that's like shady black market stuff, and I'm spent most of my time on the internet.
Did Mamas call you back?
Yeah, that's she says there's. She's the one who says there's a bounty. I don't. Again,
Well,
don't really
no,
know what that means.
No, that's. I don't think that's what I said.
What?
The cop said there was a bounty.
No.
No, Mama
the
said
DM.
the Mama said that's a big bounty, but
Oh,
she didn't
okay.
say that she had the big bounty.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that I don't know the seedy underbelly of space belly. But we should shop around to see if we can get a good price on the
Right. I see. what you-
hologram unconscious woman.
Yeah, let's
Quickly.
get on Space Tour and go to the dark space web.
Just yeah, I don't think eBay is gonna solve this one.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do right this second?
We need to get the fuck out, away from the cops.
Before she wakes up, because if she wakes up while we're still here, we're in trouble. Zib, I'm just following your lead here. Where should we go?
Yeah, this is outside of my purveyance, my technical expertise and purveyance. So I would follow your lead.
Cool. I'm gonna text.
Your
Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna
Maybe
text.
text and walk.
Yeah, I was gonna text Mama Fats back and be like, I know where I would deposit a bounty, but I'll love to hear your opinion.
So the police are going in and out of the future nightclub, and you guys have kind of moved like over here, and you're just
Thank
sort
God.
of huddled around this like unconscious person texting people, trying to figure out what to do.
Sounds like it every time I leave a club,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's not like 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, you know exactly what it feels like. Don't know where you're going. Don't know how you're
Standing outside the Barbary,
What,
being
yeah,
like,
what exactly?
are we going to the
Your friend
Republican
is
or?
unconscious.
Waffle place still open?
So you get
Or we'll be
You
fine.
get like the bubbles, and then they stop. And you get the bubbles, and then they stop.
Okay.
And you get the bubbles, and the bubbles continue for a little bit. And you get a text back that says, I don't know if there's like a bounty, like a real bounty, but if you're gonna give it to anybody, it would be the station police.
Ah, fuck.
That's who arrests people.
I thought that, but that's fuck. There's no money in arresting people.
I've
Is
got
that what you say back?
That's true.
Yeah.
and you get it back like, yeah, I know, yeah, yeah, sucks.
That was a misleading text. I thought I misunderstood the friendship just as the police misunderstood the relationship with me. Feel betrayed, by the shop owning halfling.
So she told us that there was a bounty on this, and there isn't.
No, she didn't say there was a bounty.
Just what you just said.
Okay,
You
time
did
out.
say bounty.
She did not say there is a like bounty. She said that's a big bounty, as in like it's a big catch.
Who would
I'm sorry,
think
but
that?
those colloquialisms, I'm not really familiar with your Terran colloquialisms or your Halfling colloquialisms.
All right,
This is stupid.
half man, half understandable.
and she texts back like, I don't know, dude. I didn't say there was a $500 bounty on it. Dollars are where I come from.
We just easy solution.
All right, we're just gonna kill her.
No, let's take the belt off, and then bring her back in and say we caught her outside trying to sneak out the back.
Easy enough. I don't like
Yeah.
lying, but
Sure. Let's just put her down the chimney like Santa Claus. Perfect.
Always double down.
we'll just say that we called a cab for our friend. And yeah.
Perfect. Why am I the one lying? You guys are geniuses.
Okay.
We're not believable.
So you take the belt off, right?
Yep.
is presenting the belt?
I'll do it because the woman or presenting the belt. Because I'll talk because I didn't say anything earlier, so I'll go in there and just tell them.
Don't
Yeah.
tell her about the belt. We don't need to talk about the belt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the belt. I'll just say we found her outside. We caught her outside.
Yeah.
Does that
Cool.
sound good?
That sounds great.
Sounds great.
Wait.
Okay.
So you're not gonna take the belt off?
No, we are gonna
Yeah,
take the
yeah,
belt
yeah.
off. We're just not gonna talk about
Yeah.
the belt.
Joe and Shepard can do it. We'll stay out here.
Actually, that's not a bad plan.
Yeah. I'll do that. So I do that. I remove the belt, and then Shepard and I slump. Can somebody like bruise her face? Is her face bruised up or anything like that? Because we
Yeah,
found
shot her in the face.
I already hit her
Yeah,
again.
she's fucked up.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So Shepard picks her up and walks. What are you guys doing while Shepard is inside doing this?
Well, I thought I was gonna go with him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then you can go with him.
Okay, I go with him.
I'm gonna text back Mama Fats. What a misunderstanding.
Afterwards, we should probably contact the Starfinder Society and let them know what we found out.
Yeah.
What have we found out?
Krill was part of this and was killed by the DSK as retribution. That the Drift Walk is something the Heartstrap Collective wants. They're an Anacron ship, and the 21st group helped us along the way. We also learned that the Downside Kings, they're dead. We learned that because we killed them. All of them.
Did we kill all of them, or
I
did
don't
we
think
just
you
take
killed
out
all of
everybody?
them.
I don't think we killed all of them.
There's a lot of them.
Typically, I, you know, like I'll say, typically, there's lieutenants and there's things. There's an organizational structure. We only fought 5 of them. That can't be the entire gang. There were definitely more than 5 people in that firefight.
This was that Nazda? Was that someone else?
So,
Because Fernandi Nazda, I might be pronouncing that wrong.
yeah, you're really close, but Pirani Nadaz.
It does.
Whatever.
I liked what you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yours was also good.
I love Shiny Mazda. It's my favorite criminal.
Let me just update the spelling here. Hold up. Fix those notes.
So Horatio and Shepard go inside and they try to talk to you guys. And as you're walking up to them, the lady cop turns and looks at you guys, or looks at Shepard, and she realizes who Shepard is holding, and she says to Horatio, she said, "Okay, where did she come from?" This is a
I tell her that we caught her sneaking out the back.
okay. And she walks over and looks at her face and goes, "Oh, holy shit! This is Ferrani
Yeah.
Nadaz."
Apparently.
Wow.
I say that I say big boy.
You have to make a bluff check about sneaking out the back.
Okay. Sneaking out the back.
Sneak it up.
Sneaking out the back.
Wow.
For $1, name a member of the Downside Gangs.
She believes you.
Yeah, I just tell her that my best friend. We were having a conversation and getting a taxi for our friend, and my best friend saw her running away from us, and our bug friend chased after her. My best friend clotheslined her really hard and knocked her out.
And what about the laser blast on her face?
There was,
Pre-existing
There
condition.
was fire. Yeah, I say like there was fire during the firefight inside the club. There was guns everywhere. That most likely happened from that. If you want to check my firearms, I did not discharge any.
No, I'm not worried about that. I didn't. Okay. Wow. This is great. I will definitely be in contact with you guys in the next couple days. This is huge. Fought the leader of the Downside Kings. This is a huge bounty.
How much?
I don't know. I have to check.
Why are you saying that?
I give her my information and I tell her that I'm part of the oh god, I forget the fucking name of my magic school.
Arcana Miriam.
Yeah, I keep yeah, like I keep wanting to call it the version that it is in Pathfinder.
The
Yeah.
Helen Mirren.
The
It's still the
Arcana-
Arcana Miriam. I think it has. I think it's the same name in the place. You've said Solinarium a couple
Arcana
times.
Oh yeah. I either say Absalom whatever or Solnarium or it's Arcana Miriam. I have to write that down to it. Yeah, I say
Who
that
is
I'm
Miriam?
Arcana Miriam.
All right. So
Okay.
hand over Ferrani Nadaz. You do not know what's Ferrani Nadaz until you gave her to station police.
Mhm.
Nobody's
and-
Nerfic.
Nobody's Nerfic. While Shepard and Horatio were doing that, Axe has managed to flag down a cab, and the four of you are now back. Or actually, the four of you are now in the cab, and you have pretty much choice to do whatever you want to do. I think one of you mentioned contacting Chin.
Right.
Yeah.
Picturing us all in back with all of our loot and all of the guns just in between our legs.
Yeah, you get the cab and you motion to the cab driver to pop the trunk, and you start loading it up with like the heavy artillery rifle, all the grenades, like a suit of armor.
The heavy
I feel like
artillery
that's
rifle that like
probably
no one
typical.
can use.
Yeah. You get in,
like that's
and the
pretty
cab
typical.
driver's like, "Oh, big night. I remember when I used to go to the club."
You take down entire gangs by yourself with your...
And he looks at you and goes, 5 members is not a whole gang, alright? There has to be more of them.
Who told you?
Word gets around
And then
fast.
he disappears! So, you guys want to call Chiskusk in the car? Do you want to go back to the complex? Do you want to go back to the Moon's Asleep?
We don't really have like a home base, do we?
Yeah, the only
Thought
thing
the
you
Moon-
really have is the Moon's Asleep. You guys
Yeah, I
have
thought-
room for the week.
Yeah. Let's get our money's worth out of the Moons of Sleep.
Yeah.
This guy already knows everything, so we can call him from the cab. Like, the cab driver is clearly already in the know.
Hey, you guys know Chiskusk? Remember the time he ate on them hot dogs? Deep cut. I have one.
That's world building,
point,
baby.
That's it. Yeah, so you guys want to go back to the Moon's Asleep? While you're on your way back, you will call Chiskusk. So I think by this point, it's probably close. It's closer to like midnight. You guys went sort of early, like 4 or 5 o'clock, and then you took your time dancing. So it's probably between the hours of 10 and 12. Call Chiskusk. You talk with him for a while. Chiskusk asks specifically, what you called for, specifically what you wanted to tell him.
Mhm.
Somebody else do it. I can't remember shit, apparently.
I thought you were the main person to talk to Chiskus. Right?
Media star, you got this.
Dude, I don't remember. And I can't remember Shiny Maz's name. And we just went over this.
Shiny Mom.
let Chiskus know that we captured Shiny Mazda and turned her over to the police. That'll start there.
You also found out on the datapad that there is hard proof that the Downside Kings were contacted by astral extractions.
Okay.
You did not tell that to the cops, but you did find that out on the datapad.
Definitely gonna tell Chiskus about that. Homeboy.
Chiskus. First of all, he thanks you for putting yourselves in that much danger, just to find out who killed his friend.
What's that worth to us?
Getting there. They say that it's a great thing that you handed over to Ronnie and Daz, Nation Security. They wish that you had given them the information about astral interactions as well, and they ask you specifically at your next opportunity, send that information to them. They ask that you don't really do it yourselves, because that would be a battle that neither you nor the Starfinder Society win if they were all really involved. Astral extraction is a powerful corporation. But they asked that you send it over to Station Security, yeah. Sorry, we kept interrupting each other. Go ahead.
Yeah, probably don't want to fight a whole corpo war ourselves. Makes sense. I don't know. Can I ask Chiskus of like, is there a non-suspicious way to be like, do you trust cops?
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, no, I want to ask Chiskus if like the station security are like trustworthy. Like, what is the relationship the Starfinder Society has with the
Chiskus says
the Blues?
That, like all forms of power, they can all lead to forms of oppression. But at the same time, station security does their job in most cases in a way that is adequate. They're never at odds with anybody. A lot of people don't live a great life in Absalom Station. A lot of the people in the spike in the lower levels, which is why gang violence is so high. There is, just like in any organization, levels of corruption. That there are also, just like in any organization, levels of pure benevolence and hopefulness and doing the things that you're supposed to do. They say that with the ascension of everybody up to Absalom Station from Galarian, they seem to treat the station police seem to treat all alien races equally, but there are always going to be sentient beings who have prejudices against other sentient beings for personal reasons that can't be changed.
Right.
But they say for the most part, station police are as trustworthy as nobody's nerfing. But they're as trustworthy as they're as trustworthy as the individual, and as a whole, they can be trusted to attempt to do.
All cops are nerfed.
Yeah, I'm picturing that's what's on the side of all of like the patrol cruisers is nobody's
Nobody's
nerfed.
nerfed.
They get out and drop their guns. Whoa!
Oh, whoopsie!
It's like, whoop. They're just Keystone copping around.
It's just the movie Super Troopers.
Yeah.
I feel like Chiskus told you guys that you were gonna get another bunch of money after you complete.
I would love to get paid.
Yeah.
I like money.
But at the
I
end
like
of the
more.
conversation, Chiskus does, with a little bit of hand waving it, a little bit of scripted conversation, Chiskus also officially welcomes you guys into the Starfinder Society. This little quest that you guys have been on had been your introduction to, or your tryout for Starfinder Society, and you have passed, and can now
Man!
officially consider yourself Starfinder.
We've been
Okay,
telling
first of
people
all-
we were.
First of all, we put Ratio gets like a little upset about that. How that's like a trial is like usually like a bunch of standards tests and getting a controlled environment. We almost got killed by a bunch of mobsters in a nightclub.
Ratio, didn't you even tell your parents that you had joined the Starfinder Society?
Yes.
Just kissed you. You made Horatio lie to his parents.
No, this was to prove your worth as a Starfinder, and has been since you came into the office. I asked you to investigate the death of Derber Creel, and you did, and you are now officially allowed to join the ranks of Starfinders. Additionally, the tests in Magic Boarding School are standardized. The Galaxy is not.
He's got you there, book boy.
I calm down. I'm like not happy, but I'm like more composed. Of like, you know.
Okay, so do you have anything else you want to say to Chiskus?
Are we gonna get paid for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Contractors and
So remember that you guys got 2.
Yep.
Chiskus. And Chiskus, before they end the conversation, they say, "Go back to the movie tonight. There will be a package for you."
Oh, sick. Will there be like pastries?
they're gonna pay
That's
us.
what I was-
And
that's what I was
Chiskus is
thinking
like,
too.
do you want pastries? I mean, I could get them.
Yeah, I mean, I think we
I'm a
want
little
love
hungry,
bomb.
yeah.
I would love
Yeah,
a blueberry
And
muffin.
Chiskus laughs their bug laugh, and says, "I'll put. I will. Thanks."
Thanks, boss.
Haven't eaten. Yeah.
This job is amazing.
So you guys went from being upset that you might not get paid to over the moon about a cupcake.
We have pastry.
I'm a very food motivated bug.
I non-verbally check in with my parents and let them know everything is okay.
So you mean you text them, or you text them an emoji? You just text them an emoji, just a thumbs up emoji?
Just a thumbs up. Just a thumbs up. Everything's
You
cool.
get-
Yeah.
You're in a group chat with. Do you have any siblings?
No, I think I would definitely be an only child.
Yeah, sounds right. So yeah, you're in a group chat with your mom and your dad, specifically just for texts, and you give a thumbs up, and they both pretty much immediately give a thumbs up right back. But you also know that they are working overtime right now. The conversation that you
Okay.
had at breakfast.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, so you guys go back to the Moons of Sleep, make your way all the way back. You're with Shepard. Kind of goes off. There's a place in the Moons of Sleep that Shepard can go, which is like Bender's closet before the like this metal box that he stands in and recharges and thinks about the day. He defragments and
Wait.
Huh?
When the future he needs to defrag, doesn't he have a solid state brain?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to challenge
I
the
actually don't know.
sci-fi shit.
Does he have a hard? Does he even have a hard drive? Nobody knows.
Combat robot with a needle in a record, like
Yeah.
just there to go.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Could
it.
be could be in a cloud. You don't know.
I think Shepard should have the big RoboCop spike coming out of his wrist.
Pretty cool.
Yes,
that is how No, it's not. Canonically, yeah. He pulls something out of his wrist that's like a wire. Damn.
Oh.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe we'll get
he's
to
from
upgrade it.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Damn
maybe
it.
we'll get to upgrade it at some point.
Just a raw metal spike.
Okay,
He
so
backs
you
up
guys
on
get
he
back
backs up on
to-
tape though. We know that much.
You guys get back to the Moons of Sleep, and on each of your beds, Pax, you have the suite. Zib, you also have the suite. Horatio, you have the efficiency. On each of your beds is a small package. Inside the package is 300 credits.
Okay.
A couple different kinds of small pastries, like a mini cupcake, the equivalent of a macaroon, and like a pair of like chocolate chip cookies. I know cookies aren't
shit.
really a pastry, but
Oh, just take what I get and get.
No one
the last
hates
The
chocolate
last
chip.
thing in there is a pin that is about this big, that has the Starfinder Society logo on, much like the one you identified Derb or Creel with when you stepped off.
I spread that all out over my bed and take a good picture and send it to the group.
Make an engineering or computers check for a good picture.
10.
Your thumb is like just a little bit at the bottom, like just a little bit, because your hands are
That
so
tr-
big.
That tracks. It's fine.
Yeah.
While checking in with my parents, I let them know that these cookies are good, but not as good as yours.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh.
Your dad doesn't answer, but your mom sends back a heart.
Okay.
Dad doesn't cook cookies apparently.
Dad's still upset about the murder.
Mom's over the murder. Dad's like, no.
Yeah, your dad didn't have a chance to yell at you about murdering somebody, so he's still mad. Okay, so now that you guys are back at the Moons of Sleep, would you like to? I mean, it's late. But late is sort of, what does that mean on a space station? There is a 24-hour cycle. It is past midnight, but I mean, what does it mean? You guys could do something if you like, or you could just go to sleep.
I go right to sleep.
Okay.
I want to do a selfie social media post with my Starfinder badge.
Okay.
So that I want to my face, the badge, and I like one of the pastries in the shot. Computers check. Bing bang boom. It's a good
Nice.
computers
Yeah,
check.
that's great. Since you rolled, you do your diploma check. Right, so you're gonna add 20.
Nice.
The total. Probably be helpful. Okay, so you're at 94. You're very close to looking. And rank 2 is going to.
Hope it's boomerangs.
it's rank 2 on Voyute is going to be slightly 1.1% of the population is more likely to remember.
Great. That's enormous.
Yeah.
That's a
There's
gigantic
so
number.
many people.
Holy shit.
What? So is that post? Is that announcing? Is it just a picture with this? Oh, I got this cool pin, or is it a post officially announcing that Zib Beverage is part of the Starfinder system?
Yeah, it's like an official announcement. Like the text is like new jobs, old me, same great taste.
You should do the Twitter thing where it's like big changes, and then it's a video.
Oh yeah, it's my
And then you
like
delete-
deleting and like retyping it out. Except it says instead of big changes, it says bug changes.
Yeah.
Nice. So the likes start rolling in as you're laying in your space bed, and you're just looking, and you're like, yes, we noticed. But then you notice a very particular one. Chiskas has liked the photo as well.
With an eggplant and a sweat.
Woo!
Yeah,
It's like awkward because we're both host genders.
Right.
Like,
it's not awkward at all. You guys are business associates. He's
Yeah,
very
it's
tall.
like-
You're telling me you're like, this baby can hold so many eggs.
this baby
That's
just
so many.
scissoring her cloacas.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have been casually pondering the genitalia situation of Moon. I don't know how bugs work.
Just in gen, you don't know about the thorax?
The thoracic?
Do you know about the thorax?
I mean,
So-
I could probably Google bug sex pretty quick and figure
Hold
it
on,
out.
I need to.
True.
The legs is connected to the
Can
thoracic.
can you you need to put this on your stream and watch it. Also, hold on, let me like this is if you really want to know bugs.
If you want to know that this is really
If you want
bugs.
to know, if you want to know really, this is really bugs. This is Here, I put it in our planning chat. Play this on your stream right now. This is really bugs, Logan. This is gonna
Oh,
tell
I
you everything
see.
you need to know about bugs. You need
Okay,
to know.
hold
This is
on.
everything you need to know about bugs. Okay.
Hold on. I have to play it in the different.
Okay.
Remember when the big slug from A Bug's Life was so funny?
Oh,
Like, everyone was like, where is his next opportunity?
where's his next gig? Get him
know?
on a multicam sitcom, because people think when they burst on the scene in a Pixar movie that they're, oh, my bad, is Bug's Life Pixar? Or I get that and Ants confused. Which one was Pixar?
They were the same movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Bugs are ants. Ants are bugs.
Okay.
It just
yeah.
depends how long
But
you
what are
watch.
insects and what are spiders?
Oh, okay. Wow, this is a great question, and I will dig into this.
Please.
Do you want to
But-
get the book?
Yeah, why don't I just crack the book open and we'll start looking at some visual representations of what I'm about to explain in a really thorough
Of
way.
the genus arachnid?
So, spiders is bugs, and insects is bugs too. Ticks is spiders in a way because of how much legs. Now, when the head versus the eyes and brain is connected to body, and there's three pieces, thoracic and thorax and the friggin' other part.
Eyelashes.
No, and they
I
are
was
all
for
being
sure.
friends body-wise and head-wise, then that's when you start to scientifically understand that, yeah, this is really bugs.
So anyway, that's how bugs reproduce.
That's yeah. This is really bugs.
That was
made,
really bugs.
That made perfect sense.
I mean, how could you be confused?
It's bugs.
Not
I know more
eyelashes.
than I did.
Okay. So, you guys are going to do a sleepy time.
Yay.
So
Yep.
today,
Recover my stamina.
yeah, you can all do a cool recovery. All your stuff.
Oh,
that-
delicious kill sluts.
Does that include resolve points? Do those just come back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Do my hit points recover?
Yeah.
They do? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
overnight? Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's only if like I'm at like 1 where it starts getting bad, right? Yeah.
We're gonna have to take a quick break because I gotta pee.
Cool.
Everybody take a quick
Is-
pee break.
The
Viewers
Spider-Man
included
trailer. The Spider-Man trailer just
Okay.
leaked without.
did?
Yeah, but it's a cut that doesn't Oh my god, it already got taken down.
Oh,
Holy
That's a
crap!
surprise.
Like, it,
No, it's not a surprise.
it literally just got taken down. That's nuts.
This is the one I saw, and I am going
Yeah,
to.
that's not.
Yeah, let me set
I'm
up
gonna
Obi.
take a
set up Obi.
screenshot really quick.
Set up
Do I want to
OBS
watch?
real quick.
Do I want to watch this video of a guy's phone that is a video of another guy's phone watching the trailer?
yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what this video is. It's but
You guys ready to play Starfinder?
Yes.
No, I'm the one that needed the break, so
I should have gone and peed. I didn't listen to your advice. I'm sorry.
I should have opened another adult apple juice.
that's the one that I watched. Fodder, and yeah, you see people in it.
Okay.
I love to see people in film.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
you see people that
seeing
you see people that you want to see. You see
Yeah,
people that you want to see.
Okay.
Sorry, Game Master. We're ready.
That's fine. I mean, hey, that was important, especially with the quickness of taking down. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are at the Moons of Sleep. It is the next morning. You all added all that stuff to your sheet, the 300 credits. I assume
Yep.
you
Yep.
ate the pastries, and the.
I did not.
I kept the cookies.
I ate all of
I didn't
it.
Yeah, you did.
I ate one cookie.
Yeah, you
I
did.
I ate no cookies, no macaroons, and no cupcakes, but I will.
The bug's life, baby.
No.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna send a sunrise, like a sun, a croissant, and an egg to the group. Just
Okay.
those emojis, and then I'm gonna head down to breakfast.
Zib,
He's
you-
really getting the hang of the social media thing.
Yeah, he's really nailing it.
Let's all go to the lobby
So you
and
guys
get a
all go to the
continental
lobby, pick up
breakfast.
Shepherd, and then you go to the small communal eating area for everyone. Stays there, and it's the regular stuff. You know, there's some protein blocks. There's a couple of space cheese. There's some fresh egg omelets. And those are really hard to come by, but it's a special day.
You know what? I earned it. I think I'm gonna eat something more than a pastry, and I'm gonna eat eggs and bacon and have an orange juice.
You did earn it. You guys did a very good job in not dying. Like, you got pretty close, but you didn't die.
Pax is grabbing a separate plate for all those things, so it's like one plate eggs, one plate bacon, one
me all the
plate
bacon, eggs.
pastry. Yeah, exactly.
Give me all the
I'm
bacon
afraid
and eggs
you
you
didn't
have.
hear what I said. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs that you have. So you guys eat your very well-deserved base breakfast. As you're eating, you get close to the end. You all eat about the same speed, even though Pax Neuro eats about 3 times as much as you guys do. Shepard doesn't eat, but you can see that in front of Shepard's face, they're kind of running a diagnostics thing, and they're just sitting there and like tinkering with themselves, basically. And in the door walks. But I'm gonna put you guys on a different sheet.
Hmm?
Yeah, 'cause you're not in the Fusion Queen anymore. You're just in regular old Absalom Station. And in the door walks Von Cop holding a bag.
Jerseer?
Jen?
Officer Jin Dersier.
Jin Dersier.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm stupid. I can't remember names and facts
Well, also,
of this game.
it's a made-up name that,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like an alphabet soup.
I don't know. I read it. It was on screen in text.
So she comes in, and the last 2 or 3 times that she greeted you guys, she was really excited to see you. But now, this time, she's just kind of she's in her plain clothes. She doesn't have, her station equipment on or anything. But she's holding a bag and something else. She walks over to your table, and she puts the bag down, and you hear a lot of clinking. And she says, a lot of people at the station put in a little bit extra, bringing in Marani. I'm still not entirely sure why you guys lied to me, and then unlied to me, but we checked all the security cameras, and we know exactly what happened. So I don't really know why you did that, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter.
If it's any consolation, neither do I.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like that you were operating on a false pretense because of misinformation.
Yeah.
It's
kind of like that. Not exactly like that.
And things kind of went weird. But yeah, there's a couple of us threw in some extra. We got you the full bounty from the nation. And there's something else. And she reaches in her back pocket and she pulls out an envelope, paper, and it's the blackest paper you've ever seen. It is as black as the void of space, and she hands it to you, and she says, this is from somebody really important. They want to talk to you too, and I think I'll be seeing you guys again. So, yeah.
I offer her a muffin.
She takes it, but she doesn't eat it.
Okay.
They have real eggs here.
She says, I know!
I think that's cool.
God damn it, Katie. Shut up. I know, we all get it, don't worry. Okay. So yeah, so there's this bag in front of you that clearly has cred sticks in it, and an all-black envelope.
We should open.
You're
We should.
able to, yeah, hit E to interact with the object.
Yeah, let's kind of huddle around the envelope and open it.
Yeah, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up around the envelope.
Pax takes out his cookie and starts chewing it over the envelope. I just want to see if the crumbs disappear on it.
No, they don't. I mean, she held it and handed it to you, but no, they.
Yeah, I want to see how black it is. That's all.
I mean, you know, it makes the crumbs hard to see, but still there. But this is the blackest of black.
Does anyone else get a bad feeling about the impossibly dark envelope we've been handed?
Is light just falling into it? Like, are there any markings on it or anything like that?
Well, she placed it upside down, so it's like it's got the seal on the back.
Yeah. What's that seal?
Hey Shepard, what's this?
No, I'm sorry. It's
What?
sealed. It's not a seal. It's sealed. Like.
Oh.
You know.
Okay.
Shepard, do you know anything about black envelopes?
Shepard does not know anything about black envelope.
Oh, thought I'd ask. I don't know.
Try.
I think Shepard should be the one to open it.
Shepard says, I don't know anything about black envelopes, but it seems
I open the envelope.
really important. Thank you. It's almost like you should open it. So, Horatio, you open the envelope.
Yeah.
Inside the envelope is a slip of paper that is just as black as the outside of the envelope. Printed on that piece of paper in gold ink is an invitation to meet with His Excellency Gevel Arsknol, Ambassador of Eox that lives on Absalom.
Would I know anything about Eoxians?
Why doesn't everybody make a culture check?
Above the table, I know everything about the Eoxians.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Raj knows anything
Oh,
about
like literally the
Eoxians.
next line is, okay, now then they get to learn about Eoxians if they want to. Okay, so you know everything.
Yeah, I got a nat 20, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why am
Nat 20?
Culture's
Yeah,
like
it
one
is.
of my best
Roll a
skills.
15
Why does this
for
keep
me.
happening to me?
I have a -1 in culture. What is going on?
It says I got a 20.
It says you got a
Oh, because
Yeah.
I have a +5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be blue.
That's
So-
a dirty.
Above the table, Eoxians are space sopranos, and they dead.
Ooh.
Space
And-
Sopranos? Okay, hold on.
And this guy's name is Terok Nor.
No, his name. Not Terra.
There's zombie space mafia.
His name is Turok?
His Excellency Gevelarsk. Okay. Eox is a planet inhabited almost entirely by undead creatures. Its dominant species, the human-like elite, to transform themselves into dead to survive an ancient that almost. Although many sentient species find them disturbing, they are not considered monsters in light society. Eox is a full signatory to the Pact, and its undead inhabitants are equal to the Pact of the Pact. Pax and Ian, I'm sorry, Pax Duro and Horatio. Pax and Horatio also know that Gevel Arsk Nor is the head of Eox's diplomatic delegation to the Pact Council. So this is an invitation to come see him at his office at the Eoxian embassy to discuss the conflict between the Hardscrabble Collective and actual extractions.
Yeah, we should definitely go. Like, I know enough about Eoxians from the Arcana Miriam. Yeah, they're very influential. They're very rich.
I like the sounds of that.
Inside that bag, you guys find 1,200.
We should definitely
Yes.
go. We should also tell Chiskus.
Divided by 3, carry the 2.
Nope, just divided by 3. Don't need to carry anything.
Carry the 2.
Yeah, they rich.
I believe that the embassy would be in the eye. Yes, it is. So I was wrong before. The Lorespire complex is actually in the ring, is that area outside of the eye. I thought it was in here, but this is more of the very rich hoity-toity corporate stuff. It's where obviously these things are. Horatio's familiar with it because the Arcana Miriam is there. But the surrounding ring is more like, the just outsides of the city center.
Makes sense.
So there's no, time and date on it, but sort of assume that because he works there, it's at any point. But you should probably go soon. Got a letter that was printed in gold on the blackest paper you've ever gotten.
Yeah.
What?
I convey like how important and like how influential Eoxians are. It is pretty much like getting summoned by the mob. Like,
We might as well go then. Again, we should check in with Chiskus.
Pax can't hear you.
What, really?
Yeah.
Not at all. That's strange. How about now?
Gotta get up on that mic.
Yeah, have you turned it up and...
I hate having to get this close to the mic. I'll turn it up.
Then turn your mouth up.
I can only do this voice so loud. We should talk to Chiskus before we go.
Okay.
That's it.
yeah.
So you guys are sitting there, and you can call Chiskus. Chiskus. And Chiskus answers, and they say, "Good morning. What can I help you with?" Starfinders.
Starfinders, hello!
Feels good.
We just got a letter. God, somebody else talk who remembers now proper nouns.
Yes. Got a letter.
From Gevelarsk Nor.
Pretty good.
Was I close?
You were really close.
Cool.
Actually, you were right on. Nailed it.
Nice.
Spell that. By the way, how do you spell that?
It's in the
I
chat.
put it in
In the chat.
Put it
Okay.
in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay. I was
Was
looking at the wrong chat.
It would have ended up being Nova Loxmore at some point, for sure.
I wrote it.
Chiscus-
I have it.
Chiscus
Anyway.
reacts by their antenna like twitching a lot, and they're like, oh, you should go.
Okay.
Do we know anything? Do we know anything about Gevalar Sknor? Like, are there any rumors or news or anything like that before we go to this meeting?
Done.
Should we even go armed, or should we leave all of our stuff here?
Well, I can tell you this: you're not gonna get into a fight, and if you do get into a fight, you're gonna die. I mean, you're going to see. He's an ambassador. He is high government. He's somebody that's very important. So there's very little chance that you would actually go there and get into an altercation. I wouldn't leave your guns at home. I mean, that would be silly. But at the same time, you're not going for a fight. It's pretty clear that this is an official summons and that he wants to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he want to talk to you?
We honestly don't know. Like,
I don't want to, get ahead of
I don't
myself, but we're like a known quantity now. I just think that,
That's not
the numbers
that's
don't
not entirely
lie.
untrue.
Yeah.
You guys have been instrumental in
You've seen the posts.
in the fight between I saw the one. You guys
Well,
have been
that was a good one.
instrumental in the fight between the Downside Kings and the Level 21 crew. So I could only imagine that it has something to do with the Hardscrabble Collective and Astral Extractions. What he wants with you of that, I really don't know. But I would go.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, let's go, and we'll leave the
Heavy
high-powered
armaments?
assault rifle behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say like heavy armaments and things like that. Like, probably not gonna be. Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
we should
you don't
be.
have
We
to
should at
take it
least
if you don't
have
want
like
to.
a. Yeah.
You can leave it
Yeah.
in your room. It's the rooms are locked and they all have additional lock boxes.
Yeah.
It's just such a pain in the ass to lug around after all.
I mean, it's not that big.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my pulsecaster rifle. I'll take my semi-auto pistol and my tactical baton, because just as like, in case anything happens. But I think as this is a summons to somebody who's very influential, we shouldn't burst in there. Like, we're representing the Starfinder Society, so we should be lightly armed.
Right, you don't want to come in looking like a bunch of dummies. But you don't want to come in looking like a bunch of dummies on the other side.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of dumb.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
want to
am
come in
for.
looking like the right amount of dumb.
Yeah, we have to look like we're capable. I feel
Confident,
like we
but
should,
non-threatening.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get a space taxi. Dallas drives.
It's weird that we keep bumping into him. I feel like there'd be more taxis.
You get in, he's like, bada bing, and you're like, I don't understand, that's not from the movie.
That's not the reference.
That's not the reference. And he's like, hey, I'm Corbin Dallas, tchotchkes. Alright, let's go.
What?
So you guys go to the Eoxian Embassy. Parkside neighborhood. Hi. Eoxian Embassy is its own building, and as you get out of the car, look up, and it looks like a giant, pure black marble monolith.
Cool.
There's no windows. There is, running up the sides of it, very thin, on the corner, very thin lines of what look like bone accents all the way up to the top, to where there are bone spikes coming out of the top. The front door, a very mausoleum feel to it, and as you walk in entrance, you see that the entire thing is staffed by skeletal servants, all of which are wearing nothing. They're just skeletal servants, except for their black ties. The entire place on the inside feels gross. It feels creepy. It's all this black marble. It's all it's all these very intricate, very detailed bone decorations that make it feel like it is ripped out of Eox and put right into the center of the eye. Eox is an undead place. After a while, they really started to adopt and the grotesque, odd feel that their society had become. Led down a couple of corridors that all feel the same. The walls are very high, they're very black marble, like I said, and you're led in by two skeletons with eyes, sat at a desk in front of someone else. This person that you're here to meet.
Oops, I don't see nothing.
On the stream.
Oh, okay.
It
Or
should,
on
be,
the...
it should be enrolled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to zoom out.
Yep.
I had
There
to
we
zoom out.
Hey, 8-Bit Media. You
Yep.
want to get banned for that joke?
No.
No.
I don't.
What joke?
That's a good joke.
Good joke. Okay, so the person in front of you is none other than Gelars Knor. His entire body it may look like fleshy, but apparently all of that is pure bone. And instead of eyes, it just has this glow behind them that fits in the eye cavity. He offers you a seat, and the three of you sit down. Shepard stands behind you, and without even really giving you a chance to say anything, he sort of launches into his.
Ah, good. I was gonna say something incredibly stupid, so
Yeah.
by all means.
He sees you about to say something, and he cuts you off. He's like, I don't need those kinds of dummies in here right now.
Well, okay.
Thank you for agreeing to meet. I'm certain you're aware of the prospecting Acreon asteroid being referred. I believe you're also acquainted with Astral Extractions and the Hardscrabble Collective over both the ship and the asteroid. Both
That's
parties
correct.
are currently awaiting legal arbitration, but the wheels of justice often turn quite slow. All I have offered my services as a mediator in hopes of finding a solution equitable factions. The first step in this is learning the specifics of the reports of your endeavors and Absalom gangs have led me to believe taking this. You're new to the station. You seem to possess a wise range of skills and abilities. Sure, perfectly positioned. Cut through all of the red tape surrounding this issue and get to the heart of it. I would like you to go to Acreon, find out precisely what happened to him, ascertain the value of his asteroid cargo, whether this I'm sure if you have any questions, I can only offer some answers to some. For this, yep.
So we're acting on behalf of the Eoxians. Like, what's your vested interest in this? I guess?
So it's not necessarily on behalf of the Eoxy. It's more necessarily it is an opportunity. Ambassador Nor to provide mediation services in the company.
Right. Okay.
Understand.
So I didn't know. Yeah, like I didn't know if we were supposed to be representing the Eoxians or if
No.
we're mediating on behalf of the Starfinder Society.
So technically neither. You're really just three people that were hired to go do something and report back to the ambassador. It's not really a representation of Eox or Astral Extractions or Hardscrabble Collective. It's really just a thing that Ambassador Norm wants to do. He says that doing this, each of you receive 600 credits.
Okay.
Well, I think that we'll probably consider the job. I am curious. Don't you have your own people
Why wouldn't you just send them? Why us? I
All
understand.
All of his
I
people.
understand where it's recruiting, but
All of his people are, unfortunately, his people are all Eoxians. They're all part of Eox. They would be. To mediate, you need a neutral third party. Unfortunately, if there's too many Eoxians involved, he would suddenly be in a position where he could
There's a
gain
bias.
lot more from it.
And there would be a bias. There would be a clear bias, I'm
Right.
assuming. If a bunch of zombies showed up and be like, oh yeah, we're here to mediate, and you're like, y'all are zombie mafia.
yeah.
Like,
No,
yeah.
I understand that. I don't think the point of my question came across. Like, he has no idea who we are, and
Oh,
I
okay.
don't buy that this guy, an ambassador, has no friends from other races that he might trust. He's hiring strangers off the street. Why?
So says that he knows exactly who.
Yeah, friend of the pod.
He's a big fan. He points to Zib Beverage, firing Butte, Logar, and Influence, Baxter, Soldier, for Hire, and Horatio are kind of mirroring valedictorian. I know who the three of you stepped off a ship, watched somebody get murdered. Conspiracy that you didn't really know anything about, and because of this and just general go and do it, investigate it successfully. I checked in with station security, as I have been since Acreon came in. He seems to have very big ideas about what it is and what it could be. I followed the report. I followed the report from Shuttle, and then I followed the report once again from. If you hear once again, it seems that in this very short amount of time that you have been here, you've done a lot more than anybody has in figuring out anything about what is natural extractions. Everybody is too entrenched in their own. Everybody's too biased to actually figure it out. You're making a name for yourself. Position. Help me mediate this. That's why. I might be a stranger to you, but you're not strangers to me.
Makes a fair point.
So, 600 credits for the out. What happened to the figure out, deal with the drift. Back, I continue to help mediate. Already checked with station secured. On my order, you'll be allowed in. I've also commandeered a ship, station security, that will take you there. Your ship, borrowing. Must bring it back. But you get to Acreon, which is currently floating past the Armada, is sort of like the ever-shifting cloud of ships that are outside of Absalom.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we're getting paid 600 credits, but do we have an operating budget to arm ourselves and go in? Is it just 600 at the end after the job is done?
It's 600 at the end after the job.
Could we ask for weapons and armor before we go? As you can see, we're all lightly armed.
Aren't we just like
I mean,
we're like insurance adjusters
Yeah,
right now? I don't know if we're gonna go have a
yeah.
laser gun fight.
You're technically lying to someone.
Am I?
who
Oh
knows.
yeah, no, I am lying. Yeah,
So
yep,
make
I'm
a bluff
definitely
check.
lying. 5, an appropriate bluff check.
Big Vesk making big moves.
Yeah, he doesn't have eyebrows or eyelids, so he can't squint. But there's a hard cut in the hold on, it looks like this.
Just imagining the Space Ghost silence. Like, put Space Ghost and Zorak just stare at each other for like a minute of silence.
So suddenly, like, his eyes become sharp in the back of his skull like that. And he squints at you and he says, I know everything about what you've done since you have put on vacation. There are security cameras everywhere. I know what you had for breakfast.
You can't blame a Vesk for trying.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spath anyway, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hey, thanks for watching Dead Sundays. You can watch the rest of this adventure in part 2, and you can catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. Thank you, OBS, for your service towards the streaming community. Please check out and donate to the OBS Project's Patreon. OBS is a free broadcasting software that I've been using for years and wouldn't want to use anything else. Thank you to Sirenscape, who allows us to use their dynamic sound generator to provide the background music and sound effects that you're hopefully enjoying right now. Sirenscape is a wonderful program with a ton of pre-crafted and IP-specific soundscapes available for a monthly subscription to make your tabletop games sound as epic as they play. Thank you to Roll20, a web-based tabletop RPG client allowing users around the world to play tabletop games together as if they were in the same room. Roll20 is a free-to-use service, but offers a low-cost monthly subscription option for extra tools that I use because I use Roll20 all the time. And thanks to Paizo for making Starfinder, for making Pathfinder, and for supporting the United Paizo workers.